Governor Abdullahi Ganduje of Kano State has called on those calling for breakup of Nigeria to jettison such thoughts, saying the country stands to gain a lot as an indivisible entity. Ganduje made this call at the second quarterly public lecture series of the All Progressive Congress APC press corps on Thursday in Abuja. He said agitators for Biafra in the southeast and Oduduwa Republic in the southwest have failed to learn from the bitter experience of the Nigerian civil war. The Kano governor, who was the guest speaker, spoke on the topic sustaining a united and indivisible Nigeria, a myth or reality. While decrying the resort to violence by separatist agitators, the Kano governor said the northern part of Nigeria has paid its dues, uniting the country, adding that there are better ways to channel grievances. He said, after attaining self-rule, Nigeria was plunged into a civil war or the Nigerian Biafra War. The 3-year bloody conflict began with the secession of the southern east region of the nation on May 30th, 1967, when it declared itself the independent Republic of Biafra. The question now is, did we learn a lesson from the civil war that led to the death toll numbering more than 1 million people? Recent development points to the fact that lessons haven't been learnt. A country like Rwanda has since its own brutal civil war acknowledged and integrated the memory of the war into its national perception, ensuring that all her citizens understand the price of war and know exactly what led to the sad turn of events. It will be recalled that it was the hate speeches, such as the unfortunate references to the Tutsi ethnic group as cockroaches by the Hutus, that led to and worsened the Rwanda genocide and civil war in the mid-90s. Hate speeches also played a diabolic role in Nigeria, Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Southern Sudan civil wars, among others. Therefore, events in recent time in the southeast and southwest of the country is a pointer that disgruntled elements, many of whom have not known the civil war, talk less of learning from it, or have learned no lesson because of selfish interest. The inappropriate and offensive comments coming from characters of people leading agitation for secession make a mockery of any claim they may lay to a legitimate cause. If every aggrieved company were to carry on the way these aspiring Biafrans and Oduduwans are going, the chaos the nation would face can only be imagined. Speaking further, Ganduje called for peaceful resolution of the perceived problems in the country. It is part of democracy that people should air their views, but not translate grievances into violence and bloodshed. While the unity of Nigeria should be discussed, the agitators must be strongly cautioned to channel their grievances to the appropriate quarters without perpetuating acts that could be interpreted as an attempt to enthrone instability and dismember the country. Those in the streets of southwest or southeastern states carrying dangerous weapons attacking security personnel and formations, as well as innocent citizens whose only political education comes from misguided and narrow role models, should be cautious not to become cannon foders for mischief making. Nigeria is bigger than all of us, and there is no challenge that is bigger than the political class to solve. We can make mistakes, but we are mature enough to correct such mistakes as part of our development processes. The leadership of the groups in the two geopolitical regions spearheading the bid for secession from Nigeria have gone too far. They incite followers to acts of violence against Nigerian security forces and has established a paramilitary wing. No serious government will stand by and watch this scenario and go to bed. While the matter is before a competent court of law, I think these people should understand how far they can go. Nigeria has had to fight an appalling war to preserve the country. Ganduje continues, the North has paid its dues in that war, as indeed it did in many ways throughout the history of the country. Under our current circumstances, no Nigerian should welcome another war to keep the country together, because violent secession by any part of Nigeria will compound the problems all Nigerians live with. It is my hope that we reach a point in Nigeria where we can openly discuss the ills in our society with a mindset of finding sustainable solutions and further entrenching our nation's unity. This is where our public and national institutions such as the state and national assemblies should be more resourceful. They are the representatives of the people. The parliament is an arm of government that gives meaning and authenticity to democracy. They should enhance the concept of representation in a democracy. Here's my take. Our state and federal legislators should take the job of representation more seriously. If anything is wrong in our community, the first port of call should not be the office of the governor or even the divisional police office. It should be the constituency office of any complainant representative. The Kano state governor also posited that the world would no longer respect Africa if Nigeria should break up. In his words, the world will not respect Africa anymore if Nigeria comes to harm, and our Mandela the Great won't sleep well if we blow up this opportunity to lead the black race. That is why the leaders need to come together to appeal to our aggrieved people who are agitating for self-determination at this time. The Biafran agitators and a small section of the Yoruba nation agitating for Oduduwa Republic should therefore always have this at the back of their minds, that their political calculations and transformations. It is on the record that the great Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the first president of Nigeria, was an Igbo man and also a perfect negotiator and foremost champion of Nigerians' unity. The same for the great chief Obafemi Awolowo. He never agitated for secession. He was loud and clear on restructuring of the federation. And that demand is even louder, and the debate is on, and no one is troubling agitators for agitating for restructuring of the federation. What is more, the governing party, the APC, has a working document already on this. This is the way we should all go. There should be no secession distraction at this time. Therefore, at this point in the country's history, all right-thinking citizens, irrespective of their tribal and religious inclinations, should bond together to sustain the corporate existence of the most populous and naturally endowed nation in Africa. We must shun temptations and anger capable of leading us into more turbulent time that cannot be controlled, as we have in some North African and Middle East countries. Talk is cheap. Ganduje has said a lot here. Talk is cheap, but all of the oppression coming from the north, he cannot see all of those oppressions. He cannot see Fulani headsmen that are attacking and killing innocent citizens. Why did Nnamdi Kanu set up the ESN? Nnamdi Kanu explained that ESN, their mission is not to attack security officers or police officers, but to defend its people from these killer Fulani headsmen. Whenever they see the operations of killer Fulani headsmen, you don't hear them talk. They all keep quiet because they're all in support for it. Talk is really cheap. Now he's calling that the North has paid its dues in uniting Nigeria, and Biafra and Oduduwa, they should drop their agitations. Look at all that he's just stating. It's so unfortunate. These guys, they are not doing the right thing. If they do the right thing, there will be no agitation. Well, my people, let's say your take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. And please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.